Hello everyone. I normally do disturbingly cheap reviews, but I wanted to take a brief moment free of MS Paint designs and discuss Mortal Kombat Legacy. Now I waited to do this until after episode 2 because I wanted to give the story a good chance to set itself up, and 2 episodes are better than 1. I'll give an upfront warning that I will be going into detail, and there will be spoilers. And with that, I'll stop rambling my introduction and ramble my opinions on the show instead. So it opens up with Sonya investigating her nemesis Kano's secret Mortal Kombat cyborg character creating facilities, and kicks a message to Jax and Stryker to alert them of it. They get the message and organize, but surprise, Sonya was caught days ago, and the message released was done so by Kano. So our heroes walk into a poorly designed trap and battle back until Jax has a showdown with Kano, where they almost die after intelligently shooting a grenade by their feet. With those two flung off screen to seemingly be rebuilt as their video game selves, Sonya escapes just in time for the to be continued sign. It's a fine start, if not what most people would expect when you say Mortal Kombat. The first episode seems very determined to establish the more realistic tones by showing off the police tactics and grimy crime. Instead of an extended fight scene, we get gunplay, which is decently choreographed, but it was kinda underwhelming to me. And it seems that the main focus is to show that there are guns that can fire Mortal Kombat style force blasts, if that makes any sense. In my rambling, what I'm trying to say is that it wants to lock down reality, while also letting you know that there will still be plenty of crazy sci-fi style action, which sounds good to me on the wait-and-see scale. The brief fight scene with Jax and Kano is definitely part of what I look forward to in this series. However, what I don't understand is why Kano is such a Bond villain. He monologues to Sonya about his evil plan. He then says he's going to kill her, but instead of just shooting her, he leaves. This allows her to escape at her own leisure. I mean, seriously, the only thing he's missing is a cat. Anyway, I guess that's my silly complaint about this. Kano is hyped up as this evil leader who is almost like a ghost, and I'm pretty sure they say something just like that. Intercepting a message, saying where you are, is a perfect opportunity to extend that reputation by not being there when help arrives. But instead, he's standing front and center for an all-out attack on armed cops. I understand he's a fighting leader, perhaps, of his gang, his crime syndicate, but I think I'd kick that responsibility to a trusted general, or anything else. One bullet, and everyone working under you needs a new boss, and, well, you're dead. Doesn't seem like a great idea to stick around. So in summary, it's a good start that piqued my interest, but there is some cheese, and there are doubts definitely floating around in the back of my mind. Going into episode 2. Coming in shorter, with a recap of the first episode, this one clocks around 6 minutes of added action. It is revealed that the explosion that Jax and Kano leapt away from was just a mild inconvenience, and they return to fighting. Since he's the good guy, Jax is the superior fighter, and hits Kano so hard that he'll be needing a laser eye replacement. Meanwhile, Sonya has escaped and does the Mortal Kombat thing of grabbing a gun and shooting Kano's lackeys. The last lackey drops another plot convenience grenade, and Jax rushes to save Sonya. An explosion off-screen sets up Jax to lose his arms, and allows for Kano to be rescued and his injured eye replaced. And that's it. I'm not sure why they couldn't have included this with the first episode. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably because they wanted to pique the interest of the viewers into returning. I realize that these were filmed months ago, but it seems like weird planning to release essentially 10 minutes of new footage, and then the next week only 6, because I am subtracting recap and credits from this. The fight scene is, again, the best thing about this, which is a positive. Michael Jai White is a great Jax. Meanwhile, the man playing Kano, who I have no chance of saying his name, so I apologize and show it on screen, Darren, holds his own. I'm still iffy with the whole gunplay thing, and the way it's used in these episodes. Now, I know there are guns in the Mortal Kombat universe, but in this more realistic setting, they seem to be used to remove fodder characters, without any real effort. So in all, I'm optimistic, but I still have those doubts floating around. This isn't a slam dunk yet. It pretty much has the potential to be, a very entertaining or downright frustrating event. So I'm interested in seeing more characters introduced and how far they'll delve into things to come. Thank you for listening. I hope that I wasn't dull. I appreciate any comments and thoughts. And until next time, Kano Cat!